Hi, and welcome back to Yiswa Bima. My name is Simiyu, your insurance solution strategist. In our last episode, we asked the big question: who will take care of you in retirement? And the answer was clear. The only person who will take care of the older you is the younger you. Today, let's take it further. We ask, how much is enough? Because without knowing your numbers, retirement planning remains a guess, and life is too important to live to guesswork. When I think of my own retirement, I see a cozy home in central Kenya, tucked away in the hills, where mornings are calm and the air is fresh. I see myself tending a small farm, taking small walks, traveling both locally and internationally, collecting memories, not just things. And what excites me most? Storytelling with my grandchildren. Laughter, legacy, giving back to a charity close to my heart. Because for me, retirement isn't just about resting. It's about living with dignity, freedom, and purpose. That's my vision. What is yours? How do you see your retirement? Now, let's bring the dreams closer to reality. Think about your life today. Maybe a comfortable month means about 150,000 Kenyan money. Rent, groceries, transport, church, school, and a little weekend outing. Multiply that by 12. That is 1.8 million in a year. If you retire at 60 and live until 85, that is 25 years. Do the maths. 1.8 million times 25 years equals 45 million. That's what you need just to maintain today's lifestyle. And that's before we add travel, medical emergencies, family visits, among other things. Then we have the elephant in the room, the silent thief, inflation. As of August 2025, Kenya's inflation rate stood at 4.5%. Even at a conservative 4, your 45 million won't stretch the same over 25 years. That comfortable lifestyle you know today, it gets more expensive with each passing year. Do you remember we used to say, with 1,000, you'd walk out of the supermarket with many things in a bag. But right now, you simply walk out with 2, at most 3 items. So when we ask, how much is enough? The answer must account for inflation. And the numbers, they look scary. But the good news, starting early, planning consistently, bridges the gap between hope and reality. After all, the only person who will take care of the older you is the younger you. And today is the youngest you will ever be. In Kenya, many still believe when I retire, my children will take care of me. That worked some generations ago, but today, things are different. Relying solely on your kids for retirement is a risky affair. Then there's another reality, our planning habits. We rush to acquire fixed assets, plots of land, rentals, shambas up country, and yes, all these are important, but many forget the balance. Because when the hospital bill comes or daily expenses pile up, fixed assets don't pay the doctor's bill, fixed assets won't put food on the table. Too often, people end up selling or pawning the very land they worked for just to survive. Retirement planning is about balance. Yes, have your fixed assets, your land, your legacy, but also have liquidity, cash flow, accessible funds. That way, you enjoy independence, you live with dignity, you wake up each day in retirement, still living life on your terms. No worry, no burdening anyone. Allow me to share some guidelines which you can use so as to plan your retirement. Retirement planning does not have to overwhelm you. You don't need the whole map today. What matters is that you start. And the earlier, the better. Small, consistent steps become powerful results over time. What is your vision? What does retirement look like for you? Know your numbers. Calculate today's lifestyle, project it forward. That gives you a target to work towards. And don't forget the element of inflation. Balance your assets. Yes, have fixed assets, but also liquidity through savings and insurance. Ensure no money is lying idle. Let the power of compounding work for you. Create a sinking fund for your future expenses like holidays, birthdays, house upgrade. Have an emergency fund that can cater for almost 6 to 7 months of your lifestyle, and have a medical cover. This will always ensure that you're never cash strapped. Start where you are. Whether it's 5,000, 50,000 a month, consistency matters more than the amount. If employed, maximize on your pension contributions. If you have changed employers, consolidate your pension through an individual pension plan. If you are self-employed, ensure you can start your own individual pension plan or a retirement scheme. Review regularly. Life changes, your plan should change too. Check in each and every few years to make sure you're on track. Now that you've understood the key element and the importance of retirement, I am offering you a free 30 minutes consultation booking. We'll sit down, look at your vision, run your numbers, and design a plan that works for you. Always remember, the only person who will take care of the older you is the younger you. Retirement is not a faraway dream. It's being built every single day with the choices you make. Choose to plan, choose to secure, choose to live with dignity. My name is Caroline Simiyu from Yiswa Bima. Thank you.